Haines City Citrus Growers Association is one of the oldest full-service fresh fruit cooperatives in the state of Florida. Haines City CGA was formed in 1909 by a small group of growers who had the foresight and fortitude to combine their financial resources in efforts to care for their citrus investments. The group also shared a common desire to better market their citrus in an increasingly competitive environment. Now, more than 100 years later, Haines City CGA continues to exemplify the pure cooperative spirit. Operating as an agricultural cooperative, Haines City CGA operates differently than a typical corporation in three ways. First, as an agricultural cooperative, the growers who own Haines City CGA use their co-op structure to care for their groves as well as harvest, package, and market their fruit. Second, those same owners also control their cooperative through a board of directors they elect to represent them in establishing policy and providing oversight of the business operations. Thirdly, these same owners are the recipients of the benefits. Benefits that include not only the profits from their cooperative's operations, but also the needed services and the market access being provided by their cooperative. Haines City CGA was established as an agricultural cooperative at its inception and operates as a successful agricultural cooperative to this day. Membership in Haines City CGA has fluctuated over the years as a result of diseases, adverse weather events, and economic conditions. Since 1909, the growers of this association have seen insects and diseases like citrus burrowing nematode, diaprepes beetles, citrus canker, and citrus greening that resulted in the near destruction of entire groves. They've seen major freeze events in the mid-1940s, early 1960s, and throughout the 1980s, and major hurricanes in the 50s and 60s, and most recently in 2004, resulting in destruction of their crops and their trees. The growers of this association have seen a major economic depression in the early 1900s and many economic recessions since then that have resulted in the economic abandonment of groves. What began as 6 members in 1909 grew to more than 125 members by the late 70s. Up until the freezes of the 80s, these member groves, 9,000 acres in total, were all located within 45 miles of Haines City. Then came the freezes of the 80s, forcing many growers out of business and forcing many other growers to relocate to South Florida in search of a warmer climate. Following the most devastating freeze of the century, the 1989 freeze, membership in Haines City CGA declined to 95 grower members, with groves totaling 9,000 acres located as far south as Immokalee. Today, following the hurricanes of 2004 and following the real estate boom that was occurring at about that same time, in which real estate developers were purchasing groves for exorbitant prices, membership in Haines City CGA now totals 72 growers with 7,000 acres enrolled. Even with all of these changes, Haines City CGA harvests more than 2 million boxes of 19 different commercial varieties of citrus each year. The members of Haines City CGA, many of whom are second and third generation members, are the core and essence of this organization. They are the owners of this association and the very reason for its existence and the reason for its success. Haines City CGA's member investment in their cooperative includes a grove care team, a harvesting department, and a packing division. The Grove Care Division provides all caretaking services for nearly 4,500 of the total enrolled acreage. In addition, the members of this important division monitor the care of the entire 7,000 acres enrolled in membership to assure that a uniform policy of fresh fruit care is maintained among all of its member groves. The Harvesting Division provides all services associated with the harvesting and hauling of members' fruit. The Packing Division provides all services associated with packing and shipping fresh fruit in that order. All fresh fruit marketing and sales are performed by DNE World Fruit Sales, an international marketer of citrus fruit. In addition, Haines City CGA is the exclusive packer for Uncle Mart's organic fruit. What began as a small wooden packing shed located on the shores of Lake Tracy in 1909 has since grown to be the third largest volume fresh fruit packing facility in the state. As a result of unwavering financial strength and commitment to the future, Haines City CGA has maintained a policy of incorporating the latest in proven technology and procedure in every facet of operations. With 3 independent state-of-the-art packing lines located under one roof, Haines City CGA's packing facility not only has the capability of packing relatively large volumes of fresh fruit, but also has the flexibility to accommodate its many customers' packaging needs. Most importantly, the dedicated and loyal men and women of the Haines City community who've worked for Haines City CGA in the past and those who work for Haines City CGA today are the most valuable and appreciated asset of this association. Many of the 300-plus employees of Haines City CGA have worked for the association for 20 years or more, and some have worked their entire adult careers at Haines City CGA.
I've heard him say that he came to Florida to go out into the groves to pick fruit, and because someone didn't show up for work, that he never went out into the groves to pick fruit, and he worked from the bottom to the very top, almost to the very top, and that he stayed there for 56 years.
I wish I had brought you my plaque. I got a plaque of it.
And he loved his work. I can verify that.
But it's amazing to me that a company is still in the same place after 100 years. I think that's wonderful. It just doesn't happen anymore.
Wonderful place to work. Board of directors were always good. They were forward thinking. They gave us what we asked for if we could convince them for a need for it. The people that worked with us, both in the office and out at production and inside the packing house, were just a wonderful group of people.
As one of 13 members of Citrus World, a federated cooperative, Haines City CGA affords its members the opportunity to an equity position in one of the most progressive citrus processing companies in the United States. The Florida's Natural line of ready-to-serve, not-from-concentrate juices has positioned Citrus World as a nationally recognized producer of convenient, high-quality fruit juices. With $20 million invested in its efficient facilities and equipment, and with annual sales of its products exceeding $25 million a year, Haines City CGA is poised for another 100 years of success in providing the high level of service to its members that they have come to expect. The support that the association's board of directors has for its competent and ambitious management team and staff, along with their commitment toward maintaining Haines City CGA's tradition as a leader in the fresh fruit industry, is paving the way for yet another 100 years of success. Haines City CGA is proud of its hometown, its namesake, the city of Haines City. Not only is Haines City CGA a corporate citizen of this community, most of the employees of Haines City CGA are citizens of this community. The association's employees take pride in participating in community and civic events and activities, donating manpower, equipment, and dollars toward community events, including Heritage Days, the 4th of July celebration, local schools, and the local FFA programs. Commitment, financial strength, competence, and pride all describe the fundamental core values of the Haines City Citrus Growers Association, who are now celebrating 100 years of success in citrus from 1909 to 2009.